Cheese time. Wow. Throw them in this bowl. Ah, hot. Okay, so one of the recipes is saute. What's it called? Refried. One of my favorite vegan recipes is refried bean burritos. The best. You guys are going to literally die when I show you this and when you make it, because it's so easy. All you do, take your black beans, 2 cans, drain them, throw in your blender. Then you're gonna blend them up ever so slightly so they don't get too runny. Great amount. That's the great amount. That's the best amount. What is wrong with me right now? I can't speak. Turn your pan on and then you're gonna saute these bad boys.
Ew.
You can buy fat-free refried beans at the store, but these taste so much better and so much more fresh. You can also physically make your own beans, like soak them and everything. What I'm also gonna do is add some already sauteed veggies to the mix, but if you haven't sauteed your veggies yet, definitely do that before you do the refried bean mixture. Put it on low. Then what I like to do is add some taco seasoning and salt. Saute them up until they have like a very thick, very dense texture, rather than the runny texture that happens when you first put them in the pan. So it takes about like 5 to 10 minutes. The beans are, as you can see, super thick. Now you do your burritos. Best brand ever, Cabo chips. Heat it up. Cheese while it's halfway cooked. All right, here is my second favorite vegan recipe. Seriously, so easy. You could do it within like 3 minutes. Take it to go. You can do overnight oats with it. So freaking good. It is protein oats. The protein I use is Vegan Power Pro from First Form. It's my favorite, and it doesn't have anything like artificial crap in there. The ingredient list is very simple, which I like, and it tastes really good as well. We're gonna use my current favorite oatmeal. It's superfood cereal from Vigilant Eats, and it's the coconut maple vanilla. To top it off, you're gonna put some sugar-free cheesecake pudding mix in, which is going to change your life. You're gonna wanna use this in a lot of other meals that you make because it seriously changes the flavor so much. And then some PB2. Powder you use, you might have to add a little bit of water to make it less thick. So good. My next plant-based recipe has to do with an air fryer. but you can also use a stove and saute what I'm about to show you. So I typically love to mix veggies and some sort of protein in a bowl. And right now I'm currently loving tofu. What I've been doing is tofu in an air fryer, and it is so delicious. When I get a packet of tofu, it's usually in 5 different servings. So I will chop it up into those 5 servings and take that serving out to eat for that meal, if that makes sense. So in an air fryer, what I always try and do is marinate it at least a few minutes before I throw it in there. That way it gets a lot more flavor rather than just putting plain tofu in itself. All right, so here's my chopped up tofu that I keep in the fridge. You're gonna take 1 piece. And something I noticed in the air fryer is the bigger the chunks, the better. Simply chop it up. I like to do little coconut aminos. It's something I've used on every meal for years. It's also really great to saute with if you guys are doing this in a pan. Just put it on the stove, flip it until it gets golden brown on the outside, and you're good to go. Here I am marinating my tofu. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes while the air fryer is warming up on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. While the tofu is heating up, I'm gonna add my veggies into my bowl. These are already pre-prepped. If you guys wanna know how I make my sweet potatoes and veggies, I have a video on them on YouTube a few videos ago. Sweet potacos, which is basically sweet potatoes with taco seasoning on them. It will literally change your life and change your view of sweet potatoes. Add those bad boys. Add some very sad green beans that have mainly been all eaten, but you know, YOLO. Trying to add as many veggies as I can. Broccoli and asparagus. Heat it up in the microwave and wait till your tofu is ready to go. All right, so air fryer is ready. We're gonna open it, throw the tofu in, throw her in. All right, the tofu is done. It took about 8 to 10 minutes. And for example, here's what it looks like. Nice and crispy. So I'm gonna throw them in this bowl. Hot. And there we have it. So what we are cooking today is vegan sausage. That's what it's called, vegan sausage. It's so freaking good. This is the sausage we're using, and it's just breakfast sausage, artesian vegan from Field Roast. Apple maple, it's so good. So I'll do 3 or 4 links of this, but I do want to figure out what base is it. So vital wheat gluten, safflower, oil, dried apples, yeast extract, maple syrup. I don't even think soy's in this at all. So anyways, that's the base, and you get 10 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat for just 2 sausages, which is really high protein content for like a vegan option. So I'm gonna cook this up. If you guys prepare this in advance, like a huge batch of onions, green and red bell peppers, and mushrooms, saute a huge batch of it, you'll have it for like 3 or 4 breakfasts. So you literally have to just heat it up on the pan with the sausage, and that's all you do. So, and then the last step will be the sourdough bread with this vegan butter. Woo! Best butter I've ever had in my life, you guys. You may be thinking just because it's vegan, gross, but I'm telling you, if Steve likes it, okay, here we go. Turning the pan on, baby. Special ingredient, the best tasting cheese in the world is this. Holy moly. Just gonna spray the pan down, add your sausage links. I'm gonna add 4 today because I am hungry, and you're just gonna brown them up. This breakfast can take you like 5 minutes to make. Really nutrient dense, full of vegetables, fiber, all that good stuff. Breakfast of champions. Okay, you can hear it browning. Just gonna turn them around. And then you can also add in the cooked veggies just to heat up. Bread, baby. You guys, don't be afraid of the bread, I'm telling you. There was a point in my life where I feared carbs. I feared pasta, I feared bread, because back in the day, you know, the bodybuilding magazines, whatever brand it was like, stay away from refined carbs. While I still believe like too much refined sugar and carbs isn't the best thing for you, eat the dang bread because it makes you happy. But I do believe like balance is everything. Moderation is everything. If you want something, have it. Don't deprive yourself of it. And you're not gonna like have all these crazy cravings, you know what I mean? You know, when you tell yourself you can't have something, you're likely to crave it and think about it all the time. Also, you guys, please don't judge about my knife. I know it's not a bread knife. I know it's really bad. Actually, it is a really sharp knife, but it ain't a bread knife, and this is a struggle. Cheese time. Take your cheese, and you gonna melt this ish, and it's gonna be so fire. Oh no, I'm out. And then you can put it on, cover on, so it gets really melty, gooey, delicious. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that gooey, gooey cheese. Wow. As you can see, I'm a big eater. Voila, now we're just waiting for the bread to heat up. Wow, look at this. Does this not make your mouths water? Come on, give me a mouth water. Check it out. I also eat with spoons. Comment down below if you guys prefer spoons over forks. Oh, all right, that is going to conclude my top 4 plant-based recipes, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Comment down below if you do end up trying them out. I think you're going to absolutely love them. Love them, and stay tuned for the next video. I love you guys, and bye.